Okay, even though officially the fight isn't over yet, how many of the Estarossa fans are salty right now? How many? I mean, this is a live reaction, so I don't even have time to screenshot the messages of like, oh, Estarossa for the win and everything. But what I'm telling you, for your guy Estarossa to be shitting a brick, I mean, he was shitting a brick when Escanor leveled up. Escanor is a different. He's in a man. He's in a man. He's a monster. How is a demon who's been alive for thousands of years going to say, what is he? He's not a man. Like, let's go back to the beginning. Okay, it continues off 185 Nanatsu no Taizai manga continues off from the madness that happened last time with Escanor squaring up to Estarossa, and then that bullshit is kind of going on. And then Escanor has obviously raised his son, his mini first son, and like already we knew this chapter was going to be hype. The sun is so hot, it's melting the armor of all the other holy knights. I mean, who is it? The wind guy, I don't Hauser, his name, yeah, Hauser. He was just like, dude, like my armor is melting, like what is kind of going on here? And then like Ban's like you can't use this attack right now. And Escanor was like, oh, where is that lake? And then Ban's like, oh, it's to the west or something. And then Escanor was like, cool. But Ban's like, no, you can't do that. We're gonna die. Like, what the hell? And even if Ban is saying we're going to die, and even he knows that this is some serious shit, because this isn't like a normal attack. This is a magical fucking attack. Sorry, I'm in a park, just walking to the gym, so this live reaction, no takes. This is just me just saying exactly how it is. It was fucking beast. So literally, next thing you know, Eterossa's like, what? Like, do you not realize I can just block any of your attacks? Escanor banged him so quick, Estarossa didn't even know what the fuck happened. He sent him to the lake. I mean, instant. That was an instant, right in front of him. Poof, ended up at the lake, literally, and then hit him straight down. And obviously the bang was retaliated to Escanor, so he got affected, but the nuke still damaged him, and it dried up the lake. Now it just dried it up, and you just see Estarossa just destroyed, demolished, just fucked. And then you just see that his skin was kind of healing back with the demon form and everything, that same demon form that we'd seen in the anime Seven Deadly Sins that Meliodas used to do. But Estarossa is doing it this time, and it's like, which he knows is some serious shit if he has to go into his demon form. And in his demon form, he now gets so gassed. He's like, okay, like Estarossa is so gassed. He's like, if I didn't put up my guard in the last moment, that I would have got a mortal damage, which is dumb because this is Estarossa. Estarossa doesn't get mortal damage. We then see, obviously, they kind of go back and forth a bit, and you see that Escanor, sorry, like he inflicted some damage because of the physical attacks, and obviously Estarossa has the full counter with the physical attacks, which is kind of unfair, but it is what it is. And then when Escanor goes to do another mini sun, well, another sun, this time a bit bigger, Estarossa is like, my black magic will cover it, my darkness is covering your sun, so technically your strength is pointless because I can full counter any of your strong attacks, and my magic is stronger than your magic because my darkness has covered your sun. Escanor's like, says whom? Says who? I mean, obviously I'm paraphrasing, but says who? All right. By this point, I was like, what the fuck? Then there's like a cutscene to like a farm or a field or some bullshit, and then like it's between a husband and wife. I'm not really too sure, but then like I think the husband's tired, and then the son's like, I mean, the wife's like, oh, why are you tired? It's not even nearly noon yet or something. They mentioned that it's nearly noon, which I thought was really interesting. I was like, why have they cutscene? I was like, oh my god. Next panel, Escanor has Hulk Rage mode, making us realize Escanor was never at his full strength. Escanor was never at his full strength. Sorry, Escanor was never at his full strength. Powers up, bulks up, to the point of where Estarossa is like, what is this? You are not a man. Why is your magic power rising? When he was fighting at the beginning, his magic power has risen. And even think about it, Estarossa had now gone into his demon mode, which means that he shouldn't be scared about any other magic power. His feats are strong enough, his durability is strong enough, his attacks, his magic is strong enough. He is literally the #1 right now. Yeah. Alright, literally, oh my god, fucking Estarossa shat a brick. I mean, obviously, it's not the end of the fight right now, but Estarossa did shit a brick, and you Estarossa fans out there can't say that he did not shit a brick, because he did. He did. And obviously, I'm an Escanor fan. I'm a Seven Deadly Sins fan. I like the main protagonists. I like the main heroes. And obviously, he's going to come to a point where, I don't know, something's going to happen where, I don't know, we're going to need Medliodas to come back, and I'm hoping it's not Escanor losing. But the way that we're seeing this, and the way that Estarossa shat his brick and was even scared of Escanor, and the way Escanor towered over him, and then you realize how strong Escanor is, and the way Escanor speaking, the pride that he has, he deserves that sin. He deserves to be the sin of pride because he's a fucking prideful man. If there's a guy you need on his team, on your team, you need Escanor. At noon, don't invite no one else. Don't invite no one else. Bring Escanor. This guy's fucking crazy. Oh my god, sorry, the hype is real, the hype is real. I can't scream as much as I want. I was recording my phone's kind of shaking and shit. Oh my god, what did you guys fucking think of this? Nanatsu no Taizai 185 review. This is some emotional shit. Imagine, sorry, I need to just switch hands, can't even do it properly. This needs to be animated real soon, guys. I mean, like, we need to be sending out messages because 7 Deadly Sins is fucking going on as a madness. We still have Meliodas to come back with his demon new power up, well, not new, his original self, which is nuts as hell, and like, and we still need the sins themselves to also get stronger, as well as like, God knows what's gonna happen with the demons when they get their power ups, because apparently they're only on 20% or some bullshit. So yeah, what did you guys think? What do you really think now? Are you guys gonna like suddenly jump onto the glory chain and start hyping the Escanor? I've always been Team Escanor. I've always thought Escanor was a fucking bad man, and I hope he doesn't get taken out too easily. It's noon now, it's only just turned noon. Escanor's going to be strong for a good fucking hour, and we see that his power also allows him to heal as well, so God knows what's happening there. Anyways guys, hope you enjoyed this video, and like, share, subscribe. Fucking hell, who else is excited for next week? Who do you think is going to win? And I'm sticking with Escanor. I'm not moving. Sticking with Team Escanor. And what is your favorite Escanor quote? Leave that down below. Remember, Chris is talking. Peace.